because he has set his love upon me.
This is not politics. Please don't forget, I'm just practicing to be a poet. Not qualified as yet, but have no fear. I'm gonna get there. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectation. Neither are you in to live up to mine. I don't owe no one, no obligation. No one owes me none, so everything is fine, fine. I say I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. Serious business. There is a time for everything, and for everything there is a season. So man and man must reason. So I think it's prime time that we address some more issues. Simple information I will use. No rocket science to get you confused. So relax your mind, make sure everything is fine while I take you down a poetic line. Trick us with campaign promises, we won't stay at ease. That's the way it is. We've waited in vain, hoping you'll ease the strain, but you now refrain. You now refrain. I remember you say Liberation Day, and I ask, you sure is that you wanna say? Cause it sounded so good to believe. And deception is a powerful thing when you lose your rightful thinking. So we voted for the bling. But you trick us with campaign promises, we won't say a tease. That's the way it is. We've waited in vain, hoping you'll ease the strain, but you now refrain. You now refrain. Yellow, yellow all the way is what everybody say. Cell phone ring, man answering. Yellow, yellow, no hello. Teeth get yellow, house get yellow, bus get yellow, man get yellow, even green get yellow, and so says 11-4. When you trick us with campaign promises, we won't stay at ease. That's the way it is. We've waited in vain, hoping you'll ease the strain, but you now refrain. You now refrain. Old school parables say you know what you have, but you don't know what you go get. So cherish what you have to diminish regret. But what on earth lasts forever? Not even things created by the great Jehovah. So the green grass ceased to grow to allow the yellow vibes to flow. But boy, one song I sing, one bell a ring. If we didn't know, we never know yellow would have treated us so. When you trick us with campaign promises, we won't stay at ease. That's the way it is. We've waited in vain, hoping you'll ease the strain, but you now refrain. You now refrain. They began with the blame game, giving NNP more fame. Past administration, the cause of frustration. Past administration, chief of corruption. Then to economic recession, we can't give you attention. Economic recession, the cause of poverty in the land. Economic recession, no employment for the ordinary man. When you trick.
And a good night to Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Once again, it is time for Talking Points. My name is Sheldon Scott, here with you up until the 10 o'clock hour. It's now 7 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock on the Spice Isle of Grenada. Yeah.
Talking a pipeline. But when asked, how is the...
I've just been making sure that everything is operating properly tonight.
Never mind. Oh.
And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining in last night.
When will they start? Please answer that. Oh, soon. Maybe by the next full moon. Although things are turning at a very slow pace, we now run no race.
Yeah, the People's House Forum, where you discuss various issues. I know that a lot of you learned a lot of what took place in Parliament and why it took place now in relation to those bills that were brought to Parliament. Yeah? So you learned a lot in relation to that. From the presentations by Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, by Honorable Emlyn Pear and Honorable Kate Peters. Yeah? So we got a lot of information in relation to the various bills that were brought forth and concerns. Yeah, there are some good aspects to it. Nobody's saying the thing is totally bad, but there are some areas of concern. All right. And so the opposition thought it necessary to ensure that they give information in relation to that. All right, nice.
We won't say a tease, that's the way it is. We've waited in vain, hoping you'll ease the strain, but you now refrain.
For those of you that missed last night's presentation, I know that it is online as usual on the Talking Points page and the other pages. You can go there and you will be able to view it still. Yeah, it's there. It ain't going anywhere. It's right there. You could go and view. Nice. But after Talking Points tonight, yeah.
Before the next ballot. But you guys will have to come real good, because it's a long time.
Folks, let me see 150 likes on both YouTube and Facebook, and I'll play the entire parang tonight. Yeah. The 2023 parang. Yeah, I'm playing the whole thing. If I see 150 likes, nice. I'm giving you all 45 minutes to get me that 150 likes. Let me see the like button. Yes, smash that like button.
So I'm running up my mouth. And I'm counting no chicken before the hatch. Politicians sometimes farm a crook.
Yes, and I do agree with my good friend Nimrod. The information last night was much more effective than Parliament. And I'll say why. It was more effective than Parliament because the members were able to actually speak. In Parliament, they're given a limited amount of time, and then you have interruptions keep coming from the other side because they don't want the information that was given last night to come out to you. For instance, when they say they're increasing the level from, what is it? Oh boy, I'll remember that one in a short while, yeah. But when they said certain things like, for instance, they are increasing the amount of money that can be allocated towards wages and that will ensure that people will be able to get higher salaries and that sort of thing. That isn't necessarily so. Remember that pensions are now under the same thing as wages and so. So when they increase that, you understand that they are making provision for the payment of pensions on a monthly basis and so. So it gives them the leeway to actually legalize what they would have done last year by paying pensions at that point in time without that caveat inside there. Now it smooths it over so they can pay the pensions, they can pay salaries and so on. It doesn't mean that they are going to be hiring more people. They may tell you that, but that's not what it means. It does not mean that they're going to be hiring more people. It does not mean that you're going to see more people within the public service becoming permanent. And so you realize they're starting to backpedal away from that. After saying it's by the stroke of a pen and in 1 week time and all those sort of things. Now you realize that they're backpedaling from all of those things, isn't it?
Orwell's funeral for NDC. Whatever. Grenada still belongs to we. Although nothing affects us negatively.
So that was the first, and you will be having several more of those interactions with various members of the parliamentary team of the New National Party, speaking on different issues which are coming up in Parliament. Because when things come up in Parliament, most times, and you all can bear me out on this, most times, unless we talk about it here, or you see Linda Straker grabs a piece of it and she puts it out there, you don't hear about it. You don't know what's going on in Parliament. Parliament come, Parliament go, you don't know. Yeah? For instance, and Linda Straker, somebody go pass the message to her. I think a certain media house in Grenada might have to start to pay you because it seems as though it is only when you do articles on certain things that these aspects of something that may have gone a week or more ends up in the news. So I see that the issue that she raised in relation to the number of people who are now Grenadian citizens carrying Grenadian passports between June 23rd last year, well, since the NDC administration came into office, and now, yeah, the couple thousand people that are now, Grenadian citizens, yeah. So maybe they might need to pay you a look at something.
When you trick us with camp,
or hire you as a news director, you never know.
that's the way it is. We've waited in vain, hoping you'll ease the strain, but you now refrain. refrain. Old school parables say you know what you have, but you don't know what you go get. So cherish what you have to do.
Come on, folks. Let me see those likes going up. Yeah, let me see those likes going up. Let me see the likes going up, and I will play that parang. Yeah, tell you all, I go play it. Yeah, let me see the likes going up.
Flow. But boy, one song I sing, one bell a ring. If we didn't know, we never know yellow would have treat us so. When you trick us with campaign.
Also remember to share the program. It is important for you to share the program. We've got quite a bit to speak about tonight.
When you lose the strain, but you now refrain.
Auntie Jenny and them again. Folks, I hope you all got an opportunity to see Simon Says this evening. If you have not gotten that opportunity, as well as looking at last night's interaction, if you didn't get the chance, make sure you take the opportunity and view Simon Says. It was a very interesting program.
Economic recession, the cause of poverty in the land. Economic recession, no employment for the ordinary man.
There's one Calypsonian in Trinidad sang a song, he said double standards are the norm. There's another one sang a song, he says amazing how people have changed.
Hoping you lose the strain, but you now refrain. All your projects are stuck in a pipeline. But when asked, how is the country going?
So remember to hit that like button on both on YouTube and on Facebook. Hit that like button. Yeah, going nicely.
In pipeline.
I'm seeing it getting up there. Come on.
When will they start? Please.
Ron Julian, not only did I listen that, you obviously didn't hear us on Monday, did you?
Very slow pace, we now run no race. 5 years is a lot of space. It's just a few hungry people in a place.
You may need to go back, Mr. Ron Julian, and listen to our Monday's program.
When you trick us with campaign.
Let me say a special good night to you, Zayla. I don't want Zayla go and start to say, well, he don't call my name. Good night to you, Zayla. Good night to you, Exalia. Good night to you, Zoe. Yeah.
You now refrain.
Deshaun, good night.
Busy managing, busy politicking, busy neglecting, busy inflicting poverty and hunger throughout Grenada. 1,000.
Let me see who is under the YouTube tonight. Let me say a special good night to all of you. Carl Jones, Lisha Abraham, good night. Kathleen Knights, Hillary Joseph, Agnes Henry, Sherma Jeremiah, Veronica Lois Alban Harris, Gavin Thomas, Phyllis Mitchell, Anne-Marie Grant, good night to you. Kathleen Ledlow, Matthew Bowen, good night, bro. Baby Daddy, Jacinta Livingston, good night, Miss Livingston. Maria Noel, Cynthia Bartholomew, Wilfred Antoine, Dominic Leroy, Michelle Alexander, Deborah Laborde, Shenron Thomas, Velma Pascal, Anna Lewis, Janice Mitchell, Errol Bonaparte, Carib Spice, Vanessa Lalji, Claude Abraham, Agatha Batiste, Jenna Benjamin, Jessie Sherry, Gloria Francois, Michelle Alexander. Oh, no, Michelle Alexander, you get twice now, you get already. Christine Otley, Wilma Paris, Good Life, good night to you. Sky, let me see who else is there. Cindy Thomas, Alcy Peters, Clive Raymond, Hermina Batiste, and Marilyn Ferguson. Jack Kitman, good night. Jerome Lewis, Angie, Eliza Bernard, Jocelyn Matheson, Denise Sandy, Stephanie John, Teddy Bear, Sandra Pascal, let me see, Jenny Samuel, Ron Julian, I spoke to you, but yeah, good night. Nice. And Jen, Esther Frederick, Ann Andrews, Oswald Belfon, Jackie Raymond, Nimrod Oliver, good night to you. Kim Creedland, Raphael B.J. Williams, Dennis Bain, Harrow, good night to you. Nice. Coswell Macmillan, Denot Amada, let me see who else is there. The Savage Gold Queen, good night. Stephen Simon, good night to you. And Edmund Callis, good night to all of you. Over on the Facebook, for some reason, is just blocking me out from it. Nice. I can see Kathy Pope, good night. Hey, Kathy Albert, good night to you. I know Kathy Albert. I don't have to see her to know she there. Kathy Albert, good night. I know it on TV, upstairs, downstairs, and still have it on your phone. Shadron Felix, Gillian Prescott, Langdon Jane, Miriam Samuel, Carla Walcott, good night to you. Bernadette Joseph, Charmaine Thomas, Sonny Isle, adorable Kathy Levine, good night, cuz. Dr. Julie Dubois, good night to you. Gentle Dental, Natalia Gidhari, and let me see who else is there. Rosalind Mathurin, Veronica Frederick, Nurse Wendy Ann McGuire, good night to you, Joan Henry, Enid Dakota, Latoya McGuire, and let me see, Antonito, no me and you again now, boy. I'll get a joke what happened today. Cleaver Williams, good night. Brenda Phillip, good night to you. Julian Charmaine Ragba Singh, Cicely Julian, Jakeem Williams, Derek Monroe, Deepo, good night to you. And Joseph, Andre Noel, Amina Thomas, yeah, good night to each and every one of you joining us there. Laslyn Douglas, each and every one of you that have joined us there. And those of you listening, I think one of the radio stations may be on with us, I'm not sure. If you're listening via the radio, let us know. So, Dexter Charles, good night to you as well. Folks, I've been hearing a lot in relation to the activity that took place on the Carnage 2 nights ago. And I'll say this, let me be very clear. Grenada's independence is about all of us. We all, Laslyn, good night, we all should participate in whatever activities are taking place for 50th anniversary of independence. Yeah? Because we are all Grenadians. Yeah? All Grenadians. So we all have to be proud of our country. We can love our country and dislike our government. Yeah? We can have the most beautiful country, which we know we have. We don't have to guess because we know angels does leave heaven and come here to relax. They does come here to see beauty. So we know we have the most beautiful country on earth. We don't have to wonder. We don't have to guess. We don't need any magazine or anybody to tell us that. We know that. Yeah? So, when it comes to our 50th anniversary of independence, I would say that we all, once we can, should participate in whatever activities are taking place. Because I realize they need a little help too. If it's just up to them, they go out to do things like put a stage on one side of the carnage, and you understand? Yeah, that kind of thing to make it look like you have thousands of people and things. But there's no problem. They could go ahead and do that. But I'm saying that we all should take part and we all should participate. We can't act like certain individuals who, when independence was taking place under the new National Party, was calling people clown for dressing up in your gold and your green and your red and so on, and your national colors, for dressing up in your national colors. There were individuals who are very chummy and close and up there inside the NDC that were saying, don't take part, and how who go in the stadium dress up like clown because they're putting on the national colors and they're dressing up. All this sort of nonsense they were saying. We cannot be like the individuals who, when the independence activities were taking place at the National Stadium, your independence parade and so on, were taking their kin and crew and going down in another location to try and draw people away from your national independence celebrations. I'm just saying it because we have to remember that these things took place. That for a number of years, the NDC decided that they would go down in Cameron Park and have their independence celebrations, not trying to use independence as a time to unite people, but to divide people. And we ought not to be carrying that same sort of behavior. So whether you like, you're impressed with what took place on the Carnage, or you're not impressed, at the end of the day, we are all Grenadians. Yeah? And we all should be proud that our small island is able to be looking, we're not quite there yet, but looking at becoming 50 years old. Yeah, well, we're still 50 years young. Countries way older than us. But 50 years young. Yeah? And all that we have achieved over those years. Now, if you look at what Grenada has achieved over those years, yeah? Over those years from since Sir Eric Matthew Gary to now, and I know I have a historian somewhere there, you go give me a call. But we have achieved quite a lot during those years. And with achieving a lot of that, there are two names that generally call a lot too, when you're speaking achievement. It's NNP and it's Dr. Keith Mitchell. For many of the achievements that Grenada has right now, the recognition that Grenada has on the world stage. Yeah? Yes, you can speak about the period of the revolution and Grenada on the world stage then, and the recognition we received then. But then we've received recognition on the world stage through other people as well. And Junior Randolph Murray. When it comes to cricket, Karani James, Anderson Peters, Kurt Felix, Lyndon Victor. And those are just some of the names. There are many others. Arlene Francique. And those are just in the arena of sports. But when it comes to culture, the only person to ever win the International Soca Monarch who is not a Trinidadian is a young Grenadian fella from Guave. Mr. Killer. Hollis Map. So you have, Grenada has achieved quite a lot. Whether it's in sports, it's in culture, it's in business, it's in whatever area. Grenada has achieved a lot in those 50 years. And in my mind, as a supporter of the New National Party, celebrating that 50 years is also a celebration of the wonderful achievements of the New National Party during that period of time to bring us to where we are right now. And in preparation of all the work that the next New National Party administration will have to do to bring us to the 100. As they say, full 100. Because believe me, there will be another New National Party government in office after the next general election. I ain't guessing. There will be. It's a one-term government. They're barely standing up as it is. Most of them on plane all over the place. The Prime Minister is gone again. I think the Prime Minister is gone where now? He's gone to, the beloved Prime Minister. He is gone. Let me see. Okay, I can't deal with that now. But I'm seeing that the Prime Minister has once again traveled. He is now gone to London. And the press release says, and I wonder if I can pull the press release up for you all. If you all give me one moment, I will pull the press release up for you. Let me just show you what was said there. Just give me one moment.
Time that we address some more issues. Simple information I will use. No rocket science to get you confused. So relax your mind. Make sure everything is fine while I take you down a poetic line. Trick us with campaign promises. We won't stay at ease. That's the way it is. We've waited in vain, hoping you'll ease the strain. But you now refrain. You now refrain. I remember you say Liberation Day, and I ask, you sure is that you wanna say? Cause it sounded so good to believe. And deception is a powerful thing when you lose your rightful thinking. So we voted for the bling, but you trick us with...
Yes, so it says here, Prime Minister Mitchell out of state attending fundraising event and the 17th Global Citizenship Conference. Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell left the state today to attend a fundraising event organized by Grenadians in the diaspora in London, United Kingdom. We all know it's an NDC fundraiser. So why not just say an NDC fundraiser? Why are they trying to give the impression? Why are they trying to give the impression that this is some fundraiser by just Grenadians in the diaspora out there in the UK and is nothing to do with politics or anything like that? Come on, it's an NDC fundraiser. We've seen the flyer. We know. We all know. We know very well that it is a fundraiser. Sorry, I just realized I pulled it off. It's a fundraiser on behalf of the National Democratic Congress. So don't just say organized by Grenadians in the diaspora in London, because it's not organized by non-aligned Grenadians. It's not organized by Grenadians who are affiliated with any other political party. It is a forum that's organized by the NDC. It's not just a forum. It's not just some group in England just decide we want the prime minister. It's a fundraising gala because we know they like gala, left, right, center. Yeah? So they go on to another gala. Just say the NDC London branch invite you and you're going over. Hey. But anyway, it also says here that Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Andal, Miss Andrea St. Bernard, yeah, she gone too, boy. Yeah, she gone to the gala. The treasurer of the NDC. Make sure that she gone. All right, yeah. Special envoy, she's special envoy for development and investment in the Prime Minister's office. And Mr. Terry Forrester, he gone too, boy. He's ambassador for diaspora affairs. He has also gone, so he will be attending. All right, yeah. So the NDC treasurer make sure that she there. Yeah, Grenada's newly appointed commissioner to the United Kingdom, right? They will be there as well. But another interesting part here is it says following that fundraiser event, the Prime Minister heading to Dubai. You really like Dubai, but I find all of them going. It has something in Dubai. Really and truly. Why is it that there is this ring of government ministers heading into and out of Dubai? So it's like every month you have a different government minister going to Dubai. I find something happening there that maybe is Grenada being run by Dubai? They have to go up there for instructions or something. There's not the third or fourth trip the Prime Minister is making to Dubai. It's not his second. I think this might be the third or fourth trip that he's making to Dubai. Right? So I want to know, I wonder if it's Dubai that running Grenada. Next thing is some fellas and them, they with some deep pocket and thing that running the country and we don't know, you know. That's why they have to go up there to get the instructions and that kind of thing. Because if it's not the MP for St. John, is the Prime Minister, is the Foreign Affairs Minister, is the Finance, all of them. Everybody just rotating through Dubai. I want to know why. All right? Now, sometimes you just have to ask questions. Right? So, hey, Andy get Bly as Prime Minister again, boy. So, expect to see them van going all over the place. Yes, indeed, folks. So, he has the Prime Minister who happens to be a CBI agent, a CBI local agent. And he can't take me to court for that. The Prime Minister, Mr. Deacon and Miss Mitchell, that is a local CBI agent. Can't take his name off the list and feel that we don't know is he that own the company still. Right. He is going to a CBI conference. So we had to find out if through that conference, if Mitchell and company and partners, or what's the name, Mitchell's and partners, yes, we have to find out if that company has gotten any CBI business through this. Yes, so if the Prime Minister of Grenada is going to that conference, yeah, to get business for his company. We had to find out if the Minister of Finance company get any blight through there. He says, okay, Miss Andrea St. Bernard, try to use an excuse on her and ting. Right. But she might be going to that too because I don't see her following him to London and not taking the trip to Dubai. So we have to find out what's going on there. I think somehow we need to know which are the CBI local agents, now inclusive of one called BSB. And we know who BSB belongs to. Yeah, we ain't guessing. We know who BSB belongs to. We know who the directors are. Yeah? We know who the directors are. So, it would be very interesting for us. Yeah? It'd be very interesting for us to know why the various ministers and the Prime Minister continually going to Dubai. I've even heard of one particular minister's mother getting a holiday to Dubai as well. I ain't calling name in my parang, but people know. But one particular, I mean, yeah, if you're getting mommy a trip to Dubai, but did the minister pay or did somebody in Dubai pay for the trip for that minister's mother to go to Dubai? And if so, according to the Integrity in Public Life Act, is that person or persons or company, are they unduly exerting influence on members of the Grenada government? You have to ask those questions, yeah? Because for a minister's mother to get a trip, I mean, if my mother was alive, yeah, I would have liked to give her a trip to Dubai and that kind of thing. But you have to know, if you're doing certain things, how you're doing it. Nice. So we might need to know about that one. Yeah. Because it seems as though something is up with Dubai and Grenada. Something is up. So I want to know if Grenada is being run by Dubai. Right? I want to know if that is taking place. And I also want to know, since they're going to this investment, it's citizenship by investment. It's CBI. The Prime Minister is an agent. The Minister of Finance is an agent. Miss Andrea St. Bernard, who's going, is an agent. And our good buddy Nazim Burke is now an agent too. Right? So we need to know if through this forum, if business is being generated through this forum, is it of personal benefit, not national benefit, as in benefit to the state of Grenada? Is there or are there personal benefits to the Prime Minister of Grenada? Is his company going to be doing any business or will receive any business through what takes place at this forum? And I'm asking that question in the context of the Integrity in Public Life Act. Yeah? So is his company or the company of the Minister of Finance, any of them, are their companies going to be benefiting? Yeah, we have to ask that question. Very important question. I think there was a CBI forum somewhere taking place today or the other. Right, so we need to find out these things. Folks, I see I got 100 on one. Let me see the next one there. I'm still waiting. Yeah, still waiting. I ain't seen it. I tell you 150, yeah. Right, I give all you a target. I say 150. If I see 150, I'll play in the whole parang. Nice. If I see the 150, I'll play in the whole parang. So outside of the Prime Minister being outside of the country, there's a next issue I'd like to raise. I've been reliably informed there are several students, Grenadian students, who are studying outside of Grenada that have been locked out of their classes. They are not being allowed to attend classes at the institutions that they are at because the government of Grenada has not made the payments on their scholarships. Let me repeat that again. If you're a student and you're out there, let's say you're in Barbados or you're in Jamaica or you're in Trinidad, wherever, you're on a scholarship and the government of Grenada has to pay your tuition and so on, and they have not paid it. And the time has way passed for that. The particular institution will get upset and they have locked out Grenadian students from their classes. So imagine you're out there to get an education and you're locked out from your class. So we'll be getting some more information in relation to this one to pass on to you on Monday. But these are the things that Mr. David Andrews, that is what the Minister Education, yeah, I'm going to say Minister Information, but anyway, Minister, that's what the Minister Education supposed to be focusing on. Yeah, ensuring things like this are dealt with in a quick manner. So now we're hearing that those students have been locked out from classes out there, and it is affecting their grades, it is affecting their ability to complete the courses that they are doing. All right, so government of Grenada, in the same way that all you're finding money to send plane load of people to go in Boston to come back on a plane. Because I hear right now, they send so much fellas out here. Yeah, it's like the whole NDC gone in. Joyride. You know the other song? Taking a ride, taking a joyride. Right now, that's what's going on. They're taking a joyride. So you've seen delegation leaving, who go on, this one, that one, all kind of people gone up because they get a plane ride, they get trip. So they go on to the States to go to Boston, and then from Boston to come on that inaugural flight with JetBlue, is it? JetBlue to Grenada. Is it JetBlue? I think it's JetBlue to Grenada. Because there have been flights before, but not with that particular carrier. So it is the initial flight with that carrier to Grenada from Boston, which is a source market. And while that is taking place, you still have a problem. Imagine, Let me put it to you like this. You have a flight. You have a flight that is coming in from Boston. You have the opportunity to send some of your people from Grenada up to the US so that they can come back down with the flight. And you did not invite the GTA, not the GTA, the Hotel Association, the Grenada hoteliers. Because remember, these are the people that are coming to go and stay in the hotels, you know. From places like Boston, they're connecting through Boston and so on. So these people may have found it better to be able to go there. Let me just take this call. People may have found it, some of the hotels may have liked some of the hotels, big, small, whatever, may have liked the opportunity to go there and to interact with what is their source market. We have a call online. Good night. Hello, caller. You're live.
Hey, boss man.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm quite fine.
Okay. Maybe if you had paid that cell phone bill, they would have the money to pay the scholarship.
My brother, I think that you may have something kind of mixed up. The treasury was met very full, you know, so they're supposed to have money to pay that. Ain't it?
I'm talking about...
Yeah, they have money to pay it. Ain't it? Yeah, man, they meet a pregnant treasury. They say things was looking nice. So there's no excuse for them to not pay those bills. So the students have been locked out. Yeah, but anyway. The Grenada Hotel Association, many of the people in the Hotel Association would have loved that opportunity to get onto a flight, to leave Grenada, to get to Boston and so on, to be able to come back so that they could have gone and interact with their source markets, with the people who are doing bookings and so on over there, with the people who are arranging over there, so that they could have gotten that direct contact with them instead of just speaking through emails and social media and all that sort of thing. But instead of that, they take Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Tweedledummer, and they put them on a plane and send them up. What are these people going to do that is going to benefit Grenada when that flight is coming back? What are their roles of some of the individuals that you're seeing flying? But most of them look like Kobo, so they could fly. Yeah. What are they going to do that is going to help the Grenadian people in the long run? Let me just get this call through. Hold a moment, folks. Right, we have a call online. Good night.
Good night, Sheldon. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm quite fine.
All right, brother. Yeah. Well, I realize now we have a hostess and a hostesses.
Nah, Kobo does fly too.
Right.
And you know Kobo does fly too?
Well, I ain't see one yet, but you know.
So you never see a Kobo fly?
Nah, well, I know what a Kobo.
You didn't know what is a Kobo? Well, what kind of Grenadian news, but you don't know is a Kobo?
Sheldon, on a serious note, on a very serious note.
Right? Serious? Kobo does fly?
I'm seeing this government embracing people that is very divisive to this country. They call it the former prime minister names, and they are given opportunities to interview this current prime minister and probably fascinate themselves with man, because they like man. I don't know why they like man, but they like man. Let me tell you something. When we spend our money as a government, it is taxpayers' money. It's not Deacon money. It's not Pete Mitchell money. It's not Deacon money. Whoever. It's taxpayers' money. Now, I want to know, why is it that we having people representing our government, my government, that is not elected by the people? Why? This is a dangerous precedent. We are setting our stage for something to happen. And Deacon Mitchell, I ain't calling you honorable, Deacon Mitchell, you. Let me tell you something. Remember, you have 4.5 years to go again, or whatever you have. you will come back to the people to ask for your vote. And who is propagating and putting hatred in our hearts? You have them around you. Keep it down, brother. To the other ministers and Delma Thomas, keep it down. Your day is coming for reckoning, and that is what you have to deal with when the Lord sees you. Because Grenada, we patient. You hear about ministers crashing and who drunken, who driving, who, you know, come on, we hearing it. Why you all just on the side and playing the fool like if people don't know what's going on? Come on, Grenada. Do better. Shall I have a good night?
All right, brother. 440-7377 and, of course, 347-329-3101. Those are the numbers you can call to get onto the inside of tonight's program, yes? Yeah. If you're sending people, there must be a reasoning behind why you're sending certain people onto these trips. I mean, what's the reasoning? I don't find hearing the reasoning in relation to that. Yeah? And if I'm sending people, at least, because this is tourism oriented, it has to deal with the tourism industry. It has to deal with the hoteliers. They are the ones who the people are coming and stay with. Because it's not Grenadians that are coming home. Yes, you'll have 1 or 2 Grenadians on the flight that come home, but it's not a case where Grenadians are coming home and they're coming to stay home with a relative or so. It's the hotels that these people are coming to stay in. And even Grenadians coming home these days, some of them prefer to stay at a hotel and they go and they visit their relatives. So why not offer to the Grenada Hoteliers Association and so on the opportunity, when opportunities like these come up, for them to go? Yeah? Why not? Don't understand that one. 440-7377. That is the number for you to get on side. Just missed a call there. 440-7377. That's the number for you to get on the inside. Let me see. I ain't fine. I seen the numbers I want to see yet. It gained close. Yes, as I said, 150 and I play in the parang. 150 and I will be playing the parang. Now, folks, also, when it comes to some of what we have been doing, okay, let me take this call. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night, Sheldon. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm great. You go right ahead.
It's good to know them lying and listening and them listening. It's good to know that.
Oh, no,
them
don't.
lying and listening and them just keep lying for people. You should be ashamed of yourself to call that radio station. All right.
All right, my love. Oh, you don't worry them now. Oh, God. Well, listen. If they are able to say anything I'm saying here is untrue is one thing. But they can't. We've got a caller. Hello, good night. Hello? Caller, you get through. Hi, you get through. No, go right ahead. You're live.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, you're live.
Just want to say good night.
Okay.
I just want to tell you, I really enjoyed the program last night.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he gave all the ministers give a good account of themselves.
Right. Wonderful. All right, my dear. Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello?
Oh, gosh, we missed that one. Wait, somebody was... Hello? Okay, yeah. So that one is it. Yeah. 440-7377. That's 440-7377. That is the number. Let me just clear the box. That is the number for you to call. And 347-329-3101 if you're calling from North America. All right? That's the number for you to call from if you're calling from North America. 347-329-3101. We have got a caller on the line. And let me just answer. Yeah. Hello, good night.
Hey, good night, Brother Sheldon.
Hi, good night.
Yeah, Brother Sheldon, when man try to close do on you, right? God will open that better do for you. But when you look at what's going on in Parliament, when everybody opposition members will speak, they are curtailed by time, and that is headed by the Speaker of the House, the Speaker of the House. And I say that to say, Brother Sheldon, last night, the program last night was very informative, and more time, there enough time to explain to the greater people of what is going on in the country, right? And the attitude meeting out to them in Parliament. I think that is the people, that program last night, we call it the People Parliament, where the people could do exactly what is going on in the country. So they could close the door, try to curtail time, but we got to open another door where the opposition members could speak to the people directly and let them know what is going on in the Parliament. Brother Sheldon, looking at the government, and like in 2008, like if the government that was there at the time, the purpose also who could travel more regular, and Brother Sheldon, it's the same thing. It's the same thing again. Like this government company, they should travel, take the people money, and the taxpayer money, they travel every day. They go every week. They going out, right? While they going out, you have the people in the country catching the hell, cost of living going up, things getting hard. Some are working, and the government is not interested to see how they could try to help the people of Grenada can compete with it. And what they doing? Traveling every day they travel, like a competition, who will travel the most. But I want to give the Grenada people some hope. Grenada people, we recognize that you all made a mistake. Make sure you all don't repeat that again, because you all see what's going on. You see the treatment that you all get under this government. A government they use you. They lie to you just to reach where they reach. When they reach now, see who they helping. They turn their back on you, and they helping the friend. They helping the friend. So, Brother Sheldon, Saturday coming, the breakfast at Jalan Shop. If you want the breakfast, we just send him money, and we see thanks.
All right, no problem, brother. Thank you so very much. All right, great. And folks, also remember, tomorrow morning, the St. David's Women's Arm of the New National Party, they will be having their breakfast. Well, keep saying St. David's having a breakfast. Papa, yo. Yeah, every night I saying it to them. Right. St. David's having the barbecue. It starts from 11, all right? And same thing, you could send the money. If you do the barbecue, just send the money, all right? But they've got barbecue chicken, pork, fish, right? So they've got that. Check them out. That's 11 o'clock tomorrow. That's the St. David's Women's Arm. They've got that barbecue taking place tomorrow. Then there's another barbecue. The St. John branch of the New National Party, PD4. They are having a barbecue. That's going to be close to the medical station in Grand Roy. Look out for them on Saturday morning from 11. So you could get barbecue on Friday, you could get barbecue on Saturday, and you could get breakfast on Saturday too by Jal Iron Shop. All right, we've got a caller online. Good night.
Hello, Shalom, good night.
Hi, good night, good night.
You know, always saying, shit in a shortcut when rain falling is a real nasty sight. You have a man calling and tell you about telephone bills and things, but you ain't calling the man who is acting as Prime Minister now, nothing but bong shit and the teeth he put on. Good night.
All right, my brother. Let's not allow them to get us onto the wall. You wanted the number, the individual? People asking for your number? Yeah, because you know, once they come with us stripping us here, we will put their number out. Yeah. So 281-814-5569. You all think we would not do it? No, we putting their number out. If all you want to call the program and try and distract us, then we'll take the opportunity for the next few days and distract you. It's 281-814-5569. Feel free to call and tell them hello. Nice. 440-7377. That is the number for you to call and get onto the inside of tonight's program. All right, folks, that is the number for you. And folks, yeah, check out Camille. She's still at Asham. Yeah, all you went and all you get the corn flour. Yeah, all you went and that's why you just had to go early and get it in. And remember, she still have Talking Points t-shirts and so on. You all could also contact me in relation to the Talking Points t-shirts. Yeah, get your Talking Points t-shirt and thing. Today I go in tongue. Sorry I didn't wear mine because every direction somebody wearing a Talking Point t-shirt. Yeah, that's the scene. All right, so make sure you get your Talking Points t-shirt. Check Cami. And then as well, if you are in the New York area, you could check Nurse McGuire. Just message me on 7377. I'll tell you how to get in contact with her. All right, nice. 440-7377. That's 440-7377. I was also going to mention to you that for the Christmas, we want to be able to at least give out, even if it's just some toys or some different things like that. So we're trying to see those of you that might be sending down stuff. Yeah, just remember, send a little bag. That is for Talking Points and so on. And I have to say a special thank you to a good friend of mine, Robbie. Robbie, look for the signal. Yeah, once I say that, who know? No, he knows he are talking to. Look for every night I come in and I say, I had to remember to call Robbie. Robbie, thank you so very much for your assistance. Yeah, because many people, they try to get sometimes medical supplies and different things like that we can help out with different situations. And Robbie has been very, very helpful in that sense. All right. There are many other people that have been helpful, but they don't want their name called. I could say Robbie and people still ain't go catch who I'm talking to. He know I'm talking to him. All right. If I say Belva know I'm talking to her. She has been very helpful as well, especially in relation to assisting with the back to school and all of that. We were able to give out close to about 50 bags that we were able to give to get children to go to school and so on. And we were able, through donations and so on, to do things like notebooks. And we were able to do pencils, pens, different things. People helped. All right, so we were able to do that so that some children can go back to school and we continue to assist in whichever ways we can. All right, 440-7377. That's 440-7377. So we're looking to see what we can do for the Christmas period as well. And let me see how much the likes going up today. Yeah, we nearly there. If I get it on one of them, I go play it. Even if I don't get it on the next one, I'm going to still play it, right? So I seen it on one. I ain't quite there yet on the next one, but I seen the likes coming in, and I definitely will play it once it reaches to the 150. I see it getting close, 131. Once it reaches the 131 there, going to make sure that we play it. All right, folks, 440-7377. We will play it, eh? Nice, good.
Hoping you lose the strain, but you now refrain. They began with the blame game, giving NNP more fame. Past administration, the cause of frustration. Past administration, chief of corruption.
Also, today I was contacted by someone in relation to them being suspended from a job and so on, but I don't want to go deep into that tonight, In fact, let me leave that one for now. Yeah, I'll leave that one for Monday.
Because with campaign promises, we won't stay at ease. That's the way it is. We've waited in vain, hoping you'll ease the strain, but you now refrain. All your projects are stuck in a pipeline. But when asked, how is the country going? Oh, fine.
So, folks, so right now, we have Grenadian students that are out there. And someone was reminding me a while ago, it's like a statement that was made under the last NDC, when they were saying that when they had students that were out there and were having issues, and then the then government was saying, no, we don't send them. It doesn't matter which government has sent them. Some of these students may have gone during the period of the NNP. But the mere fact that this is not being covered, it is creating an issue for them. They are being locked out of classes. They can't attend classes. We have a call online. Good night.
Yes, hi. Good night. Sheldon?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm quite fine.
That's good. Good night for people. I just want to say one thing.
Barely, you're sounding kind of muffled there, just letting you know earlier, but go ahead.
Right. I just want to say one thing. How are the Grenadian people so? Why are they like that? Are they getting dollars or they want change? No, while they get change or they can't take it. So now let me tell you, that election I passed there, I didn't sleep, Because I don't know how Grenadian people stand so. I don't know how these people and them could do that. And the NNP bring them through the pandemic with 60 million in the treasury. Now the NDC government taking it and going and flying Dubai. And now what they're calling Sheldon Scott now and complaining on the radio, hiding behind all your phone. How are the Grenadian people so? NDC is not people to run this country, or they can't see that? There's no political organization that can run this country like NNP. When are they go wake up and smell the coffee? When are they go realize that if a new political organization come about, okay, fine, you'll keep them in the opposition until they could do better. But NDC is not people to run this country. Nazimbok and them, they behind the curtain hiding. You think them boy and them go and sit down and say, well, you know, no, them boy and them, they right there. And now what they're complaining? Take it in their ass now. Hold that. That's all they vote for. Change all they want. Look the change now. Them boys going and flying Dubai. They're flying in Dubai now and they can't take it. Or they want to call and complain and say this and say that. For my one part, I wish election could call in the morning. Because enough is enough. Or they don't see that? There's no political organization that can run this country as the NNP government. There's none. When are they going to realize that? Plain talk bad manners is true. It's a fact. Look what them boys and them doing now. Or look at see for themselves. How much are they calling on the program? I just watch the program every night, you know. How much are they calling and complaining now and talking a set of shit about this and that and that and this? When are they vote for that? All the way put them there, you know. All of these people and them, we put them there. And now what they want to call the program and complain. Them boy and them taking all the money and going and flying Dubai. Them the friends and the family. And all they don't like that. Well, the country, there's hungry people in Grenada. They're holding big celebration. 50th anniversary. People hungry, you know. But they're holding big celebration and going on as though, yes, them bring the 50th anniversary. When are they going to wake up Grenadian people? When are they going to wake up 110 job, 100,010 job, all the British? Come on, normal people, normal. I have to do better than that. All right, Sheldon, thank you very much.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. 440-7377. That's 440-7377. You know, the strangest thing I see some people say, they ain't taking part in Halloween. Oh, Halloween is the devil thing. They ain't taking part in Halloween, eh? But the same people playing jab, eh? Yeah, the same people were playing jab, but they ain't taking part in devil thing. They ain't playing Halloween. They'll put on horns, play the devil, put on oil thing, play jab, but they ain't taking part in Halloween, that devil thing. We've got a call online. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Sheldon Scott, and good night to the Grenadian people.
Yeah, mate.
Mr. Oh God, I like how you speak there tonight. I love how you speak, sir, because you speak the truth. When they go wake up and they complaining and do sorry for them, because it's them that put them there. You're so right. You is so right. When I call and I say it's them that put it, they pass in next day and give me all word and tell me I'm rotting, and a lot of them vote for that. And you're sure right, people hungry. I am not hungry. I am not hungry. The bad mind. Dr. Mitchell, good night, sir. I feel happy to hear how you speak last night. And Miss Spear and Miss the lady, what's her name again, the other one?
Oh, Miss Peters. Miss
Peters.
Yeah, Keita
Yes.
Peters. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. But I dropped asleep because I was so happy to see the Prime Minister, Dr. Mitchell. Yeah. When I say I don't like beating on them, they do it come on. A lot of people don't like Dr. Mitchell. Tell me why you do them. I don't like beating on them. I, Camille, don't like them. You know why? They suffer in us. That is why I don't like them, and I don't prefer to say that. I have no apology. I don't like these people because they're making us in trouble. Why we do them? Eh? I don't know why he don't go in Palestine. He must go in Palestine in Israel long day. Go and look for them people there. There you must fly and go. The bad mind. People stop by every day. Every day, Grenada somebody pass. And they have to complain what they're going through. And I don't give them full stop. I don't want to hear your problem. I know during the campaign, every meeting I visit during the campaign for the election, they was educating us and reminding us, NDC have a track record. Somehow they too greedy. And a lot of NDC supporters balling now. They send all you home. They could do what they want to do. I don't care. I done all already. And I on the ground. I always on the ground. Because I go catch all you one by one. Because all you go fall. I go catch all you now you coming down. All you too bad mind. And all of you all come from poor family. All you born with riches. Eh? Bad mind. A lot of people hungry. Help people. Help children. Every day I have to help somebody, child. The parents can't afford because they don't have. I'm sympathy with a lot of us. Some are here in America and England. Stay up there and running out your mouth about people in Grenada. You don't live in here. Are you Section 8? Section 8 that play now you run, but you run out your mouth about Kit Michel in Grenada. Dr. Michel leave America and he come and he build Grenada. That man is a hero. He's a hero for Grenadians. That man build roads. That man help people with the homes. Mr. Lambert, good night. Peter David, good night. I love you. They help people. Where are the days they say? You have a man that day by a church in Grenville calling all radio station and cussing Dr. Mitchell. That man he didn't must come here. His family asked him if he's crazy. When he leave all what he have and say coming in Grenada and help us. The man is a good man. Are you calling him? Are you cursing people? Are you cursing people? Sheldon Scott
yes,
was
ma'am.
a track we had here. A track. And he was a roundabout. He did not road for up on the hill where they build all them shiny houses. And that man gave everybody in that village some sand and a block. And I should have galvanized. Or you say, that would hurt me. That would hurt me. He don't do nothing. After we lose the election, I fall down inside of here. I fall down inside of here. I have to call my son-in-law to bring me in the hospital. Bad mind. I say bad mind Grenadians. Don't trust them, Sheldon. Don't trust them. I just sit down and hear some of them with me. With me, I was even tell some of them. They're very wicked and bad mind in Grenada. Don't sorry for them. And I was vexed with you. Why are you giving them advice for? Why are you giving them advice? Don't give them people advice.
Yeah, you know the type of person my grandmother was.
Don't
you
give
know
them.
her. You know the type of person my people is.
Don't give them because they want to jail you, you know.
Well,
they want
try.
to jail you. I just hear some of them speaking. They just come right by me to provoke me and saying all kind of things. Don't give them no advice.
You heard the first song I played tonight? I don't know if you heard the first song I played tonight. Who God bless?
I always tune in, Sheldon.
Who God bless?
Call somebody night.
No man
I
does.
always tune in. Patricia, good night. Mr. Martin and your wife, good night. I hope you are, I know all you tune in.
Matthew, good night.
Martin, wife, good night. Mr. Watts, good night. You know, a little bad man. I don't like these people and them. I don't like them. I can't do me nothing. I don't have no skeleton in my closet. I have none. I don't already ball you yet, you know. Because when I'm ready, I have to put him in jail. Because calling all you name who are skeleton. All you inside a day. When I'm ready ball you, that day in that parliament, was a skeleton in all the closet, all you go know. I've been going to parliament, Mr. Scott, since on Church Street in dairy time. I used to just go and sit down and listen. And you couldn't even laugh. You couldn't talk. Run and them telling people, sit down and out your mouth. Wait, and you won't get that coming to y'all. Don't worry. The day will come. The longest forever, amen. I don't like all you. Or you could do what you want. If
Alright,
you want
Gabby.
that you terminal, if you take the terminal, there is no mind. I go eat and drink still. Because I have 5 children. 5 and 11 grand. Somebody must be grandmother something. Because I know how you plan. Or you too bad mind. Bad mind, Grenadians. Bad mind. You
Yami?
have certain people in this country
Yami?
that help all your parents to go to school. And I look where I say, and I suffer the people in this country. Are you going to reign forever? See how me said, are you house and run out your mouth? I don't want little Mitchell picture where I paying me rent. I don't want it picture in the book. Leave Bishop and Gary and them. I don't want him there. So that's alone to tell all you. Because I was writing now you comment how I little seen the picture. I don't want the picture there and me. And Mr. Dickie Michelle, no. Because he doesn't listen to that program. You know I don't like him. Of the wickedness that they're doing to the Grenadian people. Have a good night, Grenada. I don't care
All right,
what
thank
you
you.
say about me.
Kiami,
Good night.
have a good night. No, Kiami, I'm fully aware that they have ordered the audit department to look into an individual by the name of Sheldon Scott. I am fully aware that they have been reaching out to even former staff members of the Ministry of Finance and various departments, asking them to come in and attempting to build a case against me. I'm fully aware of what is taking place. You understand? I'm going to take this call and we've passed the 150. I'm going to play the song after this call. Hello, good night.
Hi, Brother Sheldon. Good evening to you.
Good night, Pastor. How are you?
I'm doing pretty okay, sir. I'm doing
right.
good.
Yeah, all right. Go right ahead.
Yes, good night, Grenada. It's been a while.
Yes.
But anyway, brother, well, last night I understand that the event down there down at town was bumper to bumper. Tight. I understand it was, thick crowd.
Well, of course, listen, of course it would be a thick crowd. If you go over by Otway House and you make the space people have to stand in between Otway House and the other side of the road, you expect it not to jam?
Right. Of course. Of course.
You put it down by Lotto, by way Hubbard's at the garage, You put it the other way. So that will happen.
Yes.
But that's not. It was a nice activity.
But
Give Jack the jacket. Nice.
Right. But the point is, brother, though that bumper-to-bumper event, the people of this dear country still lack some basic and fundamental needs. And it's really sad to know that our current government, they are not really and truly reaching out to the poor and ordinary people. Because I don't think that they are considering the personality of Almighty God. The God of love has a great character in his doing to reach out to the poor and ordinary people. Now, doesn't mean that he's not reaching out, or we should not reach out to every person, human being. But we have to take into consideration those persons who are underprivileged, the persons who do not have anything or much to go by, that we should look out for them. And that's the purpose of government. And if you would take a page from the New National Party government under Dr. Kit Mitchell and his team, you realize that that government would always reach out to the poor and vulnerable people. Wrong this time. I see they have a devotion program going on right now. I don't know, I'm not too sure as to how many fortnights that they're giving out, but I could remember under the government of the New National Party, we had so many fortnights that people was looking out. They were looking out for a fortnight, at least one fortnight, that they can, help themselves. Christmas is coming. They could buy a ham, they could buy a little champagne, a little wine, or something, that could satisfy them, so to speak. Mm-hmm. But I realize that this government, they are not really reaching out. And, I want to plead to them. I want to beg this government. I see what's going on in the parliament of our country. That the disrespect to the father of the house. I still cannot grip with, cannot get a grip of what kind of leaders that we have in this place, because they are, and I always say on the program that when you as leaders behave the way that you are behaving, you are paving the way. You are preparing our young people to disrespect our leaders. You know, we are preparing them to rebel and to put up a fight against, you know, things that are good. You know, over the years gone by, they told us all kind of thing about Sir Eric Matthew Gary. You know, I pick up arms against him. You know, because that was the order of the day. You know, the same thing that they did to Sir Eric Matthew Gary is what they are doing right now to Dr. Kit Mitchell and to the Honorable Gregory Bowen and even Miss Pierre Kit and Peter. Just named. They don't paint Peter with an ugly brush already. They paint him up. They paint up Kit. They paint up Emily. You know, they smear Clarice and Skeeter. You know that we should take our eyes off these people and put it on them. But guess what? The legal way of doing this thing is with the finger. The time is coming. We don't want our people to go out and rebel and fight and behave disorderly. We want Grenada to remain a peaceful haven. You know? So what I want to encourage the people of Grenada to do is to get registered. Prepare yourself. That's your fundamental right. This is the constitution of our country. You know, get ready to vote these people who are not looking out for you. Get them out of the way. I thank you, brother.
All right. Thank you so very much, my brother.
Yes.
All right, folks. And as I promised, yes, I keep my promises, you know. Yeah, make sure I keep my promises.
Yes, this is a tribute to Tobilos. He's one of our fallen soldiers. May your soul rest in peace, my brother. Hey, but Parang will continue. Bye, boy. Hey, Sebi. I never knew Scala was a pastor. Pray for me in the Luxi Lima. But like he forget to remember to pray for himself in the Masgra. Last year the man said he retire. Said he gonna walk with cats and stunner. But he say he gets so old and raven. Now they calling him number 7. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. What's up around for us as a tribute to Tobilos? Yes, man. Hey, them fellas, they give him a lot of number 7. Hey, number 7 means money. Real. Hi, boy. Hey. Like that transformation have a cause. Black folks start to ride on Grana's boss. But the one what really surprised me is when the black folks swim in DC. We tell them free ex-last election. Them folks seeking for compensation. A fella in Grana's jump and say, them fall and them searching for AJ. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. What's up around for us as a tribute to Tobilos? Yes, man. M41 compensation. Hey. No more freak. Ever you fall swim? Hey, boy. Shoveling this up. Society boy like plenty drama. Said the PM love Rainbow Cola. He say he still see how the man pose with a collar socks in Barbados. I say well do discuss that to me. Tell it to the press secretary. Said he have feel you had a bad dream. Oh, you want some nutmeg ice cream? Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. What's up around for us as a tribute to Tobilos? 31 scoop for you. And if you see Lake, tell him I'll give him half scoop. Darius, I'll give him 4 scoop. And see how some young fat bowlers. So them fellas bowling some bouncers. Who ain't bouncing check, they bouncing van. Who ain't bouncing van, they bouncing man. And recently for carnival, even baby Jesus bounce a girl. They say he's a reckless driver. Bounce the woman street on she bumper. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. As a tribute to Douglas. Just be careful, you know, they say the pitch taking pace. The pitch taking pace. Shot pitch, shot pitch. Right now I'm talking. Watch it now. When you see this hottest coolie, tell him not me what he kill lady. Tell him Smalax is not a Rasta, and I'm not living in Libera. But who cannot hear they go to feel Rasta take a woman in Goat Hill. But the one what well puzzling me, both of them camping for NDC. Sing a parang for us, boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss, so boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us, boss a parang for us. Boss a parang for us, as a tribute to Douglas. Yes, man. Tell my coolie friend, don't worry. Take it light and patient. You might get back. You might get back. Hey, hey. Rasta you tell boy, donkey you cake. Oh, donkey you pumpkin. Crafo in Tivoli, he crying. Said he walk with excellent chicken. Don't know what to do or what to say. Boy make nice, boy and get paid. Boy he say what make him get harassed. Saiba with a bouquet of flowers. Make him real mama gizom. Rock it for his wife into reason. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. Boss a parang for us, as a tribute to Douglas. Pay your bill, brother, pay your bill. The man of responsibility too, you know. The man of children, the man of wife, the man of a life. Pay your bill, brother. Hey, you on Facebook making marketing. You're doing flower delivery, eh? When I sang and boss in Calypso, they say it's karma what I me so. But when Chanda boss in the semi, said she sang well, they should pick she. Well, me BB can me road for she. Who are rank to live with NNP. You fellas so damn wicked and bad. You see how they red dog standard. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. Boss a parang for us, as a tribute to Douglas. Sing a parang for us, boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss, so boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us, boss a parang for us. Boss a parang for us, as a tribute to Douglas.
All right, folks, that's it. 440737. I don't know them foul. The city foul and them looking for AJ. Yeah, they say no more free egg. Them foul. Fall bathing in the sea and shoot. Right, 440737. That's 440-7377. That's the number for you to call and get on the inside. I saw someone speaking about the flooding on the Carnage. Yes, I have realized over the past few days that there is significant flooding taking place on the Carnage. Yeah, I have seen that. We've got a call online. Good night.
Sheila, you must send that parang for me.
Don't worry, I'm going to send it.
You must send that parang for me to listen it good.
All right.
You know? Yeah.
No
send
problem.
That parang for me.
I'll do that.
You understand?
Yes.
It's really hard. When I remember, I wouldn't be long. Mm-hmm. I remember Mr. Scott, like, we eat in November, going to December, I have my Christmas money put aside already to pay me rent. We're struggling out here. And you know what does bother me? You have people that know they're touching their nenen and they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. But they're putting up all things on Facebook and running them out on people and all them kind of things. You understand? That has really hurt me. When you look at Grenada, right from Grenada, you have a nice road to walk with. In your little village, and everybody You could say 99% of the Grenadian people benefit from under the NNP. Give the man what you think. They have no respect. They have no respect. And when I say I don't like these people, are you pass and interfere with me, and the way I go bust out your bubble, and I go put all your come on the radio and all radio session and bust out your bubble. I don't care nothing. I don't care nothing. Everybody in this country get a little benefit. Under NNP, you know how much children get scholarship? They go in different parts of the world and study. And you say they don't do nothing. That has hurt me. That has really hurt Camille. Yeah, I don't fear them, I don't fear them because they can't do me nothing. I just work hard. Grenadian people know that. I've been pushing and cut over the years in this country, selling me mobby and making me tambambal. I don't down radio begging for help. All I'm going through, I don't down radio. And I have 2 sons on my foot. And every day, I go out there and make an honest dollar. Somebody down radio causing people. And I don't mess in one plan, Have a good night.
Kabi, all right. 440-7377. That's a 440-7377. And folks, remember the Carriacou and Petit Martinique New York chapter. They've got the fish fry. It is coming up. All right. That will be on Saturday, the 18th of November from 12 p.m. until it's going to be taking place at 302 East 91st Brooklyn, New York, 11212 between Lenox and Clarkson. Let me give you that address again. 302 East 91st Brooklyn, New York, 11212 between Lenox and Clarkson. Of course, here on the menu you have fried and escovitch, fish, chicken, pork, goat, cuckoo, chow mein, rice and peas, salad, and much more. Music by DJ Gemini. And of course, you can contact Nisha on 347-681997, Jacinta on 917-615-4918, and Wilson on 917-754-1319. All right, so you can contact them. There's a second activity. I know my good friend sent it here to me. Let me just pull that one up. Yeah, that's the New York chapter of the New National Party present Oil Down and Old Talk. That's taking place on Saturday, the 18th of November. So Oil Down and Old Talk. Nice. And it's only $25. And of course, that's the time from 12 p.m. until as well. That's Saturday, the 11th of November, 535 East 91st between Newkirk and Ditmas. Right? So it's 535 East 91st, East 19th Street between Newkirk and Ditmas. Let me give you that address again because I think I made a mistake a while ago. 535 East 19th Street between Newkirk and Ditmas. All right, and that's taking place on Saturday the 11th. New National Party, New York chapter. They're having Oil Down and Old Talk. Only $25. Yeah, and you handle your scene there. All right, nice. So those are just some of the activities that are coming up. You can feel free to take part of. And I was mentioning just before the call that one of the things some folks have mentioned, and I've seen it myself over the past few days, is the flooding that's taking place on the Carnage. Yes, the water is coming over, particularly down to the end, down by the basketball court and down that side there, that the water is coming up. I even saw it into the drains and so on the other side today. Now, I know when then Senator Simon Steele was minister in charge of climate resilience and so, the issue of the Carnage and the possibility that exactly what is taking place there could happen in a few years was discussed. And as part of the Climate Resilient City project, there's this project that they were doing for the city of St. George. And it has to include some repairs and some upgrade to the walkway around the Carnage and so. Is this government following up on it? I do not know. But we are seeing, last week I saw it. I thought it was just a spring tide due to the full moon and that sort of thing. And that is why it was coming across. But I've realized for the past few days that you're seeing it constantly now, that the water is coming over that particular part of the road and so into the road and all of that. So it is something that needs addressing. You also still have the situation on H.A. Blaze Street where part of the road has collapsed. And it seems as though government is they're not doing anything. Like maybe they're waiting for the rest of the road to collapse or for a bus to be passing with children or so on to go down. I don't know what they're waiting on, but it doesn't seem as though anything is taking place in relation to that as well. Or maybe they're waiting with everything else for a week or so before the budget to go and do something to say, oh, and work is taking place there and we have X amount of people working on that. But you're not seeing anything taking place there. And that is a very, very important road that definitely needs to be addressed and addressed quickly. Right? Because that's the main road people use when they're coming out of town. You come up Scott Street, yes, the street that carries my surname, Scott Street, and then you go down H.A. Blaze Street, and you go down by, I forget the name of that short street there, where Cable and Wireless building is, and then on to the Carnage. All right? So some work definitely needs to take place there, and needs to take place there quickly. All right? Nice. 440-7377. That's 440-7377. That's the number for you to call and get onto the inside of tonight's program. Yeah, yes, that's the number for you to call and get onto the inside of tonight's program.
Yes, this is a tribute to Tobulus. He's one of our fallen soldiers. May your soul rest in peace, my brother. Hey, but Parang will continue.
And some folks are asking, is that small axe, yeah?
I never knew Scala was.
And let me tell you all, the man is a bad electrician too, you know. Yeah, if you want an electrician, check small axe, you know. The guy good like that.
Good night, Sheldon.
Yes, good night, my dear.
Yes, as you want that topic on the Carnage Day. Last week, Friday, witnessed an incident that happened on the Carnage. Now, a lady was passing, on the walkway going up. And it had a blue and white boat tie on the pole. Right? So she was passing over the rope. And the boat happened to move. Right? And the rope tripped her. And she fall down. An inch again, she go into that water. So we could have death with that lady jumped in the water last week. They need to do something with these boats and them with the rope and them and the Carnage, because that is the walkway and the boats and them is tying on the pole and them. Thank you.
All right, my dear. And that's a serious one. I have known of situations as Grenadians, we may know how to navigate the area, but I've also, and we're heading into the tourist season right now. Yeah, it started to get cold up there, so they start to come down here. So as it is right now, a lot of the people that are visiting, they are not au fait with the Carnage in the way that we may be au fait with it. And I've seen instances where people trip and may chip a tooth or different things happen like that. So we have to be very careful with what is taking place there. I agree with my good friend Deepo. He's saying what the Carnage needs is not makeup, Botox or mascara, cosmetics. It needs a major rehabilitation with dredging as a priority. And I do agree with you, my friend. I know, as I said, I know that when then Senator Simon Steele was the minister in charge of climate resilience and so on, as part of the entire rehabilitation of the town of St. George, which part of is what you're seeing taking place on Fort George right now. No, that's not a project that the NDC came in and they brought with them and they started and that sort of thing. No. In fact, certain aspects of that project were being done contrary to the lies being told by Mr. Andy Williams. Contrary to his lies, there was work taking place as on the technical work, taking place in relation to that fort project. That was part of the project as well. All right. And another aspect of the project is the revitalization of the Carnage. So if they're following up on that, I am not sure. But there is a component that deals with the Carnage that definitely should be looked at, especially now with what we're seeing going on there. You don't know if it's on the mining part. You don't know. So that you'd have to do an assessment and some work would have to take place. We know that also you are speaking, for small island developing states, you are speaking about the issue of rising oceans. And once you're speaking the issue of rising oceans, it means that you have to look now at how you're going to address different things that may come up in the future or definitely will be coming up in the future, including rising water levels in low-lying areas like the Carenage and our beaches and so on. So we have to be looking at those things for what may be the possibility in 5 years or 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, that sort of thing. Those things have to be looked at. But we have a Minister of Climate Resilience here that you don't hear nothing about and them kind of thing. They may be in Dubai. Them may be in Dubai too. Yeah, everybody in Dubai. That is what's going on right now. 440-7377.
What you say, you get so old and riven. Now they calling in number 7. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. As a tribute to Douglas.
And folks, the Bourgeois Early Childhood Development Center, they're having a family fun day tomorrow, all right, and they're asking everyone to support them. That's the childhood center right there in Bourgeois, before you go up to the houses, and you're right down there. Right, so they're having a family fun day tomorrow, starting from 9:30 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. They are bouncing castle, assorted games for the children and adults alike, foods and drinks on sale. So they're asking for your support. So that's the Bourgeois Early Childhood Development Center. They're having their family fun day, and that is taking place tomorrow, Friday the 3rd of November, and it starts at 9:30 a.m., goes up until 2:30 a.m. Bouncing castle, all sorts of games for the children and games for the adults, food and drinks on sale. So if you're in that area, give them a little support as well, yeah?
Hey, them fellas, they give him a lot of number 7. Hey, number 7 means money. Real. Hi, boy. Hey. Like that transformation have a course. Black folks start to ride on Grenada's boss. But the one what really surprised me is when the black folks swim in the sea. We tell them free ex-last election. Them folks seeking for compensation. A fella in Grenada's jump and say, them fall and them searching for KJ. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. What's up around for us as a tribute to Douglas? Yes, man. M for one compensation. Hey, hey. No more afraid. Ever you fall swim? Hey, boy. Trouble in the south. So said the boy like plenty drama. Said the PM love rainbow color. He say he's to see how the man pose with a collar socks in Barbados. I say, well, do discuss that to me. Tell it to the press secretary. Said he have feel you had a bad dream. Oh, you want some nutmeg ice cream? Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. What's up around for us? As a tribute to Douglas. 31 scoop for you. And if you see Leke, tell him I'll give him half scoop. Darius, I'll give you 4 scoop.
Yes, indeed. And folks, remember tomorrow morning you have the program on with Master Carl, the extension, and that will be on 91.9, 91.5 Real FM. So tune on in tomorrow morning. That starts usually around 7:30ish. You can tune in to that program, and it goes up. I know Mr. Pierre is also on that program. It goes up until about 11 or so, 11, sometimes up to 12. All right, so you can tune on into that program. Then on Sunday, remember, Independent Talk is on. That starts at 1 p.m. Same place, the 91.9 91.5. Yeah? So make sure you can tune in over the weekend.
Who ain't bouncing check, they bouncing van. Who ain't bouncing van, they bouncing man. And recently for carnival, even baby Jesus bounce a girl. They say he's a reckless driver. But the woman straight on she bumper. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us.
4407377. That is the number for you to get inside. 4407377. Somebody tell me big them about wondering who's the person. But trying to I do have a name there. You forget I changed everything the other day. All right, I have a caller on the line. Let me just get them in here. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Okay, well, caller, you got through, you know. 4407377.
What's up around for us? What's up around for us? As a tribute to Douglas. Well, be careful, you know, they say the pitch taking pace. The pitch taking pace. Shot pitch.
Good night to you, Mr. Watts, and good night to your lovely wife. Hope you all are having a wonderful Grenadian night tonight.
When you see this hottest coolie, tell him not me what he kill lady. Tell him Smalax is not a Rasta, and I'm not living in Libera. But who cannot hear they go to feel Rasta take a woman in goat hill. But the one that well puzzle in me, both of them campaign for NDC. Sing a parang for us, boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss, so boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us, boss a parang for us.
And Williams is saying, what can you expect from an impotent government? All they trying to do is take credit for things that they did not do or initiate or implement. Why don't they complete the River Road project? Well, we have been asking questions in relation to the River Road project, especially since you're going into what is considered to be the dry season. So you're heading into the dry season period now, where if you have to do work on that River Road project, this would be the best time to go and do that work, because the water levels in the river would be lower. So it's the best time for you to be able to go and do what has to be done there. But instead, it's just being left at the stage it is at right now. You're not hearing anything. You're not hearing if funding run out. You're not hearing anything. They're just not. You're asking questions in relation to it, and they are not being answered. Yeah? And then they try to give a semblance that a lot of work is taking place in Molyneux and so on, and it will be completed by December. Let us all hope that indeed they line this time and that it can be completed in December for people to start back passing there in January. But not just rushed and completed, but done so safely so that people can safely traverse that area. Yeah? Because it is affecting. I was looking today, I got to the bus terminal a bit late today, and when I looked at buses for the west side, well, let me don't say I look at buses. I looked at people stand up waiting for bus, and there was a load of people waiting for buses to go up on the west side. And again, the issue with Molyneux seriously impacts that. Had they not interfered with the initial design and continued and completed the project in the time frame that it was to be completed, not interfered with two of the consultants and all of that, and then end up having to call back the same people at the end of the day, it would have been completed by now. The busmen would not have that problem where the wear and tear on the bus. I mean, some of these guys, you have to feel it for them. You know, the bus age, in the space of a couple of years, the bus age by a significant margin. A bus that's supposed to look like it's a 5-year-old bus, looking like a 15-year-old bus because of what they have to go through. Same with other people with their vehicles that now have to traverse, go up through Mount Moritz and go to the Jones Road and so on, where they could have made the short trip. Yeah? So definitely we hope that something happens pretty soon with the Molyneux project. But we know they're rushing to do a lot of things now because, again, and I keep telling you all this, budget debate is coming up. Not just come and read a budget and then think, budget debate is coming up. And because the budget debate is coming up, there is a lot that they would need to report on. But then when you look within the constituencies, anybody, call me and tell me what are they going to report on in their constituency. You hear man say they're going and build what? They're going and build crossover in Grenada and all kind of thing. Well, I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see they're going and build crossover in Grenada. You're hearing all kind of nice ideas. But I've said here before, theoretical is different from practical. It is good to conceptualize. It is good to say, we would like to do this and this might work and that might be the solution. But the practical, I've learned that over the years, the practical does end up being something totally different when you try to implement the theory. Yeah? What studies have you done to say, well, this is the best thing to do? And you look around the constituency, St. David people. St. David people, tell me, what has the Prime Minister, your MP, what has he done for St. David that he's going now into Parliament and speak about? Let me see. The community center in Beirut. Okay, community center in Beirut. Refurbish one or two other community centers. Okay. Wash program in Belle Isle. What else? What else significantly has been done for and to the people of St. David? Yeah? Houses burning in St. David. The Honorable Oliver Joseph, he organized, he made sure they get the space to put the fire truck in St. David. He made sure that was done before he left office. He made sure that the funding was available and the trucks, as far as I know, were probably purchased already to come in. Yet still you have people house burning in St. David, no fire truck there. We have a caller online. Good night.
Yeah.
Rastafari.
Long time I tried to get you. I know that program very difficult to get sometime, boy.
No, this is the first call I missed from you, you know. I think you was calling my mobile. But go ahead.
That's him number. Listen now, if the NDC want work to do, you know what I want to advise them to do? Mm-hmm. So you know the Pisa Road going down by CFC, Koyaba, that Pisa Road going to Spice Island, that stretch there.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize as soon as a heavy rain falls, the whole place flooded. And there's a lot of years now, this thing happening, and like government go and they leaving it right. So if they want work to do and they want to do work, they handle that piece of work there because that piece of work it needs some attention. You know? And another thing is, Sheldon, I want to know how all these people were stranded yesterday, the day of the celebration. Because the government has been planning this thing a long time. So they're supposed to plan with the nation in mind because at the end of the day, it's the same people they have to go for the vote. So you have to think about them first. So if they want to have this celebration, they have to make way for the people to get home. You can have all these hundreds of people on the bus stop. It's looking so bad. It's looking so terrible. And those guys on the corners having fun. No, that is not right. And that is thing people must look at. That is thing Grenadians must look at. Who is on your side? Who love you? Who's seeking your interest? It's not what a man say, but it's what a man do. Sheldon, during the COVID, the Prime Minister, I don't know how Keith handled this thing because I was home, the airport was closed, and I didn't think about that. Boop, Keith came up with his idea about the stimulus package. And that would help me to pay my bills for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when they're saying Keith ain't doing it, now when they're talking about it, they're living in Grenada. And the Grenadians were saying that. And you know, when you hear what's going on with this government, you ask yourself, well, is like they from Mongoso or someplace? Because they just ain't doing things right. They just ain't doing things right, Sheldon. They're deviating from the democratic process as we know it. And is that about time the people call upon this government to handle the country as it ought to, as the democratic process will allow them to. We must stop playing around with our country. We must stop playing around with our people. Our people need better than what they're getting. The people go to the polls with this urgency and with this confidence that they will vote a better government. And this government is the worst one we ever had. I just can't understand how they're running the country. However, I'm praying for you all the time because I know what you're going through. But at the end of the day, you're in freedom. You have a big heart.
Yeah, man, I
And
ain't
may
afraid
God
nobody.
continue to lead you and to bless you and to give you the courage and the strength to go ahead what you're doing it, because God loves what you're doing it, because you're talking for the poor. You're defending the poor, and God say the poor you will always have with you. So you the program you're doing there, God will bless you and protect you. They go try all kind of thing, you go fall back on them. May God bless you and take care of yourself. Have a good night.
All right, thank you.
Blessings.
Yes, indeed. 440-7377. That's a 440-7377. We have roughly about 12 minutes remaining on this week's program, not just tonight's program, but this week's program. Don't worry, folks. When I get things sorted out, as I said, there will be changes to the program come January. And let me let you all know, the changes are not just based on what I think I should do. I have been listening to suggestions that are being made by various listeners, and I will be taking some of the suggestions on board. Not everything, you can't take everything, but I will be taking some of the suggestions of the various listeners on board. Some of you, I meet you in the street, around the market today. I met quite a few of you around the market today and so on, even by the terminal. And so I meet you all over the place. And I do get suggestions from many people in relation to the program. While we may not implement it immediately, we look and see if it can work. So come January, we will be making some changes, but I will not be cutting down your time. I might be extending on your time, and we might just be changing up one or two aspects of the program as well. All right? 440-7377. That's 440-7377. That is the number for you to call and get onto the inside. All right? Yeah. And friend Depot again, he said they made a big hoopla when Zublin proposed a 5-star hotel in the vicinity of the Esplanade Mall, together with the Ring Road and a major overhaul of the carnage. Yes, they were making a lot of noise in relation to that, but you have rising oceans, so you have to look not just at the carnage, you have to be looking at Grenada's beach, everything in the context of what is taking place globally, climate-wise. We have a caller. Good night.
Hi, good night, Sheldon.
Hi, good night.
What are you doing?
Quite fine, actually.
All right. Listen, today I passed through library in such a long time, and when I reached by the health center, are you aware that the health center is closed?
No, I didn't know that. Is it a case that you just saw it closed today, or it's been like that for a while?
No. Well, I passed it today, and I see a sign on the door stating close, and well, people will be aware whenever it is open again, you know.
So they didn't even say where people can use instead, whether it's somewhere in St. Paul's or...
Yeah. The sign say close until further notice. Yes, that was the sign.
Wow.
That was on the door.
All right. I'll have to get some more information and find out why and so on, because you don't close a health center. It's providing a specific service to people in our community. And as you would know, Laborie is one of the more populated areas. There's a lot of people living down inside there, you know. It's not no joke amount of people living there, so you can't just close a health center there.
Yeah, and also concerning the WASH program, I heard they said something about down Belay, but as far as I know, when they went and they cut the ribbon for the first bathroom and toilet that they did. As far as I understand, up to this, the only thing the lady could use is the shower and the face basin, and nothing else, because the other component then finished as yet, the toilet area.
Then why go and they had a prime minister from another country here, so they wanted to do like they do it. So it's again rush thing. Rush.
Yeah, because as far as I understand, that the septic tank and sock away isn't done as yet.
Well, they're still going to go in Parliament and give the impression that everything has been done.
No, man. I from St. David, so I'm fully aware of that.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. Thank you so very much for your... Yeah. And one of my good friends just tell me it has been closed for a month. Yeah, so the health center closed for a month. Laborie do a joke, people in it. It's a lot of people that living down inside there. A lot of people. So they could close the... Anyway, Papa, yo. All right. 440-7377. That's, we just have a few minutes remaining. 440-7377. Give us a call. Yeah, give us a call. I'm trying to figure out because, okay, even if we're talking the town of St. George, well, no, that's not, that the MP is Peter David. So the other person can play there as an MP and come in and talk on the tongue of St. George. They're going to be rude and out of place. Right. The other person might want to play the talking on Northwest St. George. They're going to be rude and out of place. So I really want to find out what are the achievements of the NDC in the constituency where you are. St. John's, what you all could show as this is an achievement that the NDC, something that the NDC brought to St. John, that they could look at it and say that is a NDC project. Not that that was a project that Mr. Dabrio was doing before. What's with me on this mic tonight? This is not a project that Mr. Dabrio was doing before and he didn't complete it before the election and they come and they complete it. No. What can they really come and say that they have done in St. John? Yeah? Even the mini hospital there, they have not fully equipped and have that in operating in the way that it's supposed to operate. Because women are not supposed to have to leave and come down to town to have a child in the middle of the night, you know. They're supposed to be able to do that there. They're supposed to have the dental chair. All these things are supposed to take place. We have a call online. Good night.
Good night, children.
Hi, good night.
And how are you tonight?
I'm quite fine.
Okay, children, I have a concern.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the traffic department should look into that.
Mm-hmm.
On several occasions now, I see some big tractor trailer with heavy containers pulling up at night, which is very dangerous. Last night I saw 3 coming down, and the speed they was coming with, I thought we had highway in the parish of St. David's. And
no, nighttime is the right time for them to move, in my view. But what you're speaking about there with the speed, that is a serious concern.
But Sheldon,
how they're going to control it?
Sheldon, there's people like me that's scared of big trucks already, and these speeding heavy containers flying come down on me. What you want me to do? Not let go the wheel and run?
Yes, some people will do that, huh?
Okay. So the traffic department is supposed to look into that and have when these big trucks have to be off the road. Cement truck, tractor trailer pulling big, what do they call this thing that's cut land?
Excavators, yeah.
Escalators.
Excavators, yeah.
Any hour of the night, you look out, you could see one coming on a truck. You see a cement truck, I don't know where they're pouring cement this hour of the night, cement truck going on one behind the next. It's time for us to they're waiting until something seriously happens, and then you're going to hear it coming on the radio and say, on TBN, and say, to the point, and say, oh, it's time for this thing, and pass a law. And as long as something can happen, they would not put things in place.
I understand where you're coming from. And I think that may be in relation to the hotel projects that are taking place in St. David.
No, Sheldon. These 3 big trucks passed last suggest, going up past the St. David's police station.
Then it might be the one in St. Patrick then that they attached to.
But yes, before we used to offload trailers somewhere downtown and trucks bring it up to the country. Why that cannot happen again?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, and I understand the perception, because you're driving in the night, and especially if you bend a corner and you see that truck on you. You understand?
What made me scared more, there was 3 of them. One passed with a speed force. In the back of it was another small truck, and to the back of the smaller truck was 2 coming up. So the truck in the middle of these 3 tractor trailers with this container on it. So it kind of I don't know if the driver got scared, but like he pulled to the side and the brakes, the one to the back of him, jam. It kind of shake, you know. So I said, no, well, if this thing fall and it fall on other vehicles along, not a half one, you know, the longest size. And they coming down with speed. I don't know, we don't have road for that. Our road is bumpy and it's corners. You know you're driving these big things to go to St. Patrick's or to go to Greenville or go somewhere on the upper side. Take your time and make sure you get it on the road before 6 o'clock.
Yes, I agree with you.
It passed about 8 o'clock last night. I was outside. I was up past St. David's police station, and I saw it coming down.
Mm-hmm.
So I could tell you it wasn't last suggestion.
It wasn't from that project.
It was going past St. David's police station.
Okay, I know there's also another major project in St. Andrew that's taking place, a gas station that's being built up there, gas station and service center and so on. So I don't know which project, but
we need development, but
that
we
part
need
of
to
it,
develop our brains and how to work with the people that driving on the road too, because it's not only the tractor trailer drivers that there are young people just getting the license. And everybody want to utilize the government road, and we don't have sidewalks to say that whosoever walking when these things come, we could jump on the sidewalk. We jump on the sidewalk, we jump straight into a culvert. Yeah. You understand?
I understand.
We have to give the big trucks on the other on the other side and the one on the right side, and where the pedestrians going into the culvert. So the authorities need to look into that and do something better for our other passengers and the pedestrians.
All right, caller. Thank you so very much.
You're very much welcome.
All right. Yes, that is a very, very valid concern. Folks, that's all the time we have for talking points. Yeah, that's all the time we have for talking points. Watch, I'll take one more. One more, but it got to be within a minute. Yeah. Let me take one more. Hello, good night. I'll have to take a quick one because it's already 9:59 for me. Hello.
Yes, Sheldon. I'm fully in support with that lady there, you know. Even not just that, the trucks, but, you know, most time we get sand coming down to the south. Knowing that there's only sand, the batch could be probably backed up by the Coast Guard base or wherever. They cut off the traffic. And even the containers, you know, if he is going to a special project, they could be easily put on a batch and pull. That batch could pull and go and dock somewhere in Grenada to get these containers off. It's hard, and it's just how you think. Instead of, you know, because we have, not to say we don't have the same boat that brings gravel to the Grenville, to Karakou by the fire station there. They could use a ferry service of that nature to bring all those major containers into Grenville. Just a suggestion.
Let's see what obtains. Thank you so very much for your call.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye.
Folks, that's all the time we have for talking points tonight. You know me, I've got to get out of here. And whatever you say, whatever you do, do it safe and secure. I want to be speaking to and with you and not about you. My name is Sheldon Scott. I'm out of here. Love each and every one of you. Remember, folks, before you go, just remember, tomorrow morning, from 11 a.m., St. David Constituency Branch, they've got that barbecue taking place. All right, then Saturday morning from 7, St. George Northwest, yes, Dr. Mitchell's constituency, they have the breakfast by Jalayan Shop. All right, then remember at 11 on Saturday, you've got the barbecue taking place by the St. John branch of the New National Party, PD4. Tomorrow as well, between 9:30 and 2:30, the Boujajou Development Center, they have that family fun day. You can bring the children out and have a wonderful time. Again, my name is Sheldon Scott. I'm out of here, and everything you say and do it safe and secure. Want to be speaking to and with you, and definitely not about you. I am out.
Yeah, this is a tribute to Tobulus. He's one of our fallen soldiers. May your soul rest in peace, my brother. Hey, but Parang will continue. Bye, boy. Hey, Sebi. I never knew scholar was a pastor. Pray for me in the looks in the ma. But like he forget to remember to pray for himself in the masgra. Last year the man said he retire. Said he gonna walk with cats and stunner. But he say he gets so old and riven. Now they calling him number 7. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. As a tribute to Tobulus. Yes, man. Hey. Them fellas, they give him a lot of number 7. Hey, number 7 means money. You hear me? Hi, boy. Hey! Like that transformation have a course. Black folks start to ride on Grenada's boss. But the one what really surprised me is when the black folks swim in the sea. We tell them free ex-last election, them fall seeking for compensation. A fella in Grenada's jump and say, them fall and them searching for AJ. Sing a parang for us, boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss, so boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us, boss a parang for us. Boss a parang for us, as a tribute to Douglas. Yes, man. Them for one compensation. Hey, hey. No more free egg. Ever you fall swim? Hey, boy. Trouble in the south. So said the boy like plenty drama. Said the PM love Rainbow Cola. He say he's to see how the man pose with a collar socks in Barbados. I say well do discuss that to me. Tell it to the press secretary. Said he I feel you had a bad dream. Oh you want some nutmeg ice cream? Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. They say you boss in your boss. So boss a parang for us. Sing a parang for us. Boss a parang for us. Boss a parang for us, as a tribute to Douglas. Said he wants scoop for you, and if you see Lake, tell him how him have scoop. Darius, I'll give you 4 scoop. NDC has some young fat bowlers, so them fellas bowling some bouncers. Who ain't bouncing check, they bouncing van. Who ain't bouncing van, they bouncing man. And recently for carnival, even baby Jesus bounce a girl. They say he's a reckless